don't understand about anxiety is that it really causes a lot of fear over your entire being. And I touched about this a little bit in my previous video on the subject. What I mean by that is people with anxiety, we aren't just scared people walking around afraid of our own shadows, afraid of um, just every little thing, where that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is there's so much going on in my head every single day. So many different scenarios about certain things that could happen or might happen or may never happen that it drives me insane. I'm always thinking about what's next. I'm never content. And that's really uncomfortable. Going through life and being constantly uneasy, I guess is the word, unsettled. There's never a moment where you're just fully relaxed. And if there is a moment like that, and you realize that you're relaxed, and it just snaps back to reality, and you realize, oh yeah, I have anxiety, and now it's gonna go wrong because I just had a good day. Now something awful is gonna happen, and that's honestly how it feels. And it feels like you're stuck, and it feels like you're scared, and um, yeah, it really is not comfortable. Uncomfortable, constantly uncomfortable is probably the best phrase I could use to describe it right off the top of my head. Well, yeah, like I said, we aren't some scared people who are just afraid of every little thing. There's reasoning behind our fear, and there is. It might not seem like it, but there is a rationality behind our actions. A lot of people don't see it that way, but there really is, especially in our minds. We rationalize things a certain different way that other people might not, but in a way we have to, or else we're just gonna keep driving ourselves insane. So if you have a friend or something, family member, and they act irrationally to you, just know they aren't trying to upset you. They aren't trying to upset anybody else. If it seems irrational to you, just know in their mind, in their head, it's rational to them, and in a way it's their way of making themselves feel better. Because there's a lot of days where I'll have family members tell me, people close to me tell me, look, I got you. Friends tell me I got your back. Like I said before, I have one of the best support systems ever. I am blessed. um but that don't matter. I mean, it does matter, excuse me, but it don't matter in my head sometimes. um Sometimes the only way I can truly feel better is to make myself feel better, and that may be to be irrational on the surface to people. That may seem like that, but it's my way of calming myself down and making me feel better. So, like, say, um, someone with anxiety, and they're constantly posting what people would call shit posting on Facebook about how things suck and things like that. And that might get annoying to you for having to read it all the time, but to them, it's their way of venting in a safe environment, safe um, place, their own personal bubble. And I'm guilty of it myself. I do it all the time. Um, and it just makes us feel a little better. There's like, cause this pressure and this so much pressure builds up. I've touched on this too. So much pressure will build up in us at a time, and that's when the panic attacks start happening. That's when the overthinking and the self harm and stuff like that. Because the pressure gets so much, you feel like you're gonna pop, and when you do, it's not pretty. for me, in my experiences, it been bad panic attacks leading to shaking and um, just I don't even know how to explain it. It's just panic attacks and stuff like that, and they're not fun. They're not fun, and they're some of the most scariest things you can go through because people think that it's just a panic attack is just mental, and it's not. A panic attack could be real physical. It can be real physical, real scary. Um, there's days where I've had one, and I haven't felt good for a week after, and I felt physically drained, mentally drained after a bad one, and that's okay. It's okay to feel that way because if you just let that pressure build up, and you don't release it in some way, you don't have some outlet to make yourself feel better in some way, that's when people start taking their lives. Now, I got a little off track, but let me backtrack a little bit back to family members and friends and stuff like that. I understand if you feel like it's annoying and you feel like they're just posting stuff to hurt your feelings and get attention, or even it might not even be through social media. If you feel like someone around you who's dealing with this is just trying to constantly hurt your feelings and bring you down to their level, that is not true. Just know that it is not true. The last thing we want on this planet is to be the center of attention. That is the last thing any of us want. So, just know that I know it's difficult. I really do. I've been through it with some family members myself. And like I said, I am really lucky. I am really, really lucky because all my family members, all my friends, everyone close to me has been so supportive, always trying to help me, constantly being there for me when I'm having a bad day. So I'm lucky. Like I said, I'm never going to stop counting my blessings for that. And I really do appreciate everyone in my life, all the people close to me. And without them, I might not be here. I don't know. I can't say for certain. I don't know where I would be. um, so I just wanted the people who are watching this, that are close to me, to know that I love you, and um, without you guys, I wouldn't be who I am right now, and I appreciate you. Anyways, I got a little off track again, but that is kind of where I'm at right now as far as explaining what it's like to live with anxiety. I guess it's scary. Bottom line, it is scary, and just like I said, just give people the benefit of the doubt. Sometimes I know it's really hard to do. I honestly, I do. It's not easy just to, you know, let some. It's not easy to watch someone you love or are close to go downhill and feel like there's nothing you can do to help them. Because I understand that side of it too. You feel helpless and like nothing you're saying is ever gonna work. You just want them to get help. So I do understand that side as well. Just know that being there in some little way, if it might not seem like it's actually helping, it does help. It really does help. So I guess my plea for this video is just be there without being too strong about it. I guess don't come off too strong, but always have, I mean, it's hard to put this into words, I guess, because it's difficult. It's difficult for everyone in the situation. Um, my advice, I guess, would just be try your best to be there for the person as much as you can. Like, that's pretty generic, but it does help. Like I said, if you think that it's not, just remember that it does. It really does. And you could be the reason that this person is still here just because you check in once in a while and give some advice. It might not seem like it's helping, but that does mean a lot. So just know that. Um, I think that'll be the end of this video today. Um, as always, thank you for watching. I'm gonna keep doing these. I don't know if I want to call them story time videos or not, but I'm gonna keep doing these anxiety videos. I'm gonna keep talking about it. I'm gonna go in depth like this, give personal experiences and stuff like that, just because I don't think there's enough of it out there. I think the awareness needs to be better. And yeah, that'll be the end of this video today. I really do appreciate you watching. And as always, have a nice day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Alright, bye.